Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to the Orange and Black Recap. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the St. Louis Blues. It was up and down. It was a very close game for the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers got the first goal. Scott Laughton got a goal. It was a very weird goal, but it was still a goal. So Scott Laughton got the Flyers on the board. Scott Laughton got the Flyers on the board. It was 1-0, and it was 1-0. And then St. Louis tied it up. Kevin Hayes got the goal. I'm probably gonna hear a lot of people saying that Kevin Hayes scored the goal, but you know that's how it goes sometimes. But I'm glad that he got a standing ovation last night. He deserved that. I mean, he had some pretty good years here in Philadelphia, and he had some pretty good moments in the 2020 playoffs. And I got a lot of respect for Kevin Hayes. I hold no resentment towards Kevin Hayes, and I know he holds no resentment towards the organization or towards John Tortorella. I thought that him and that he was involved in the Conor Gauthier thing, but then I realized, Kevin Hayes is such a nice guy. I don't see him holding on to resentment. I don't see him as that type of guy. And I got a lot of respect for him. I enjoy watching him in Philadelphia, and I wish him the best of luck in St. Louis. I think the Blues are gonna make the playoffs. They're a good team. Got a lot of respect for them. Got a lot of respect for their playing style. So going into this game, it was tied 1-1. It was tied 1-1 for 2 periods. The second and third period, game goes into overtime. Most of the time, in overtime, St. Louis was holding on to the puck. The whole time. They had control over the puck in the game. And Flyers did not really get control of the puck until halfway through the overtime period. They had some chances, but Jordan Binnington was stopping almost everything the Flyers were firing at him in the second and third period. So I just want to say the second and third period goes into a shootout. Flyers fall in the shootout 2-1 to the St. Louis Blues. They got a point at least. And whatever's going on, you need at least 1 or 2 points when you need at least 1 or 2 points when you're trying to make the playoffs. So that was important. It does worry me because the Devils and Penguins will be in action tonight. But the Penguins, they have a ways to go to make the playoffs. I really think they're not going to make the playoffs. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to try to. I know that. They're going to try to take a push for it. Because, you tell the Pittsburgh Penguins they're not making the playoffs. They're a very stubborn hockey team. And they're going to keep trying to make the playoffs. No matter what. So, they're very stubborn people. They're a very stubborn organization. And they're not going to give up. Devils, also a very stubborn organization as well. They're not going to give up either. I'm hoping the Devils will lose tonight. I'm hoping Pittsburgh loses tonight. Islanders in the wild card spot right now, so I don't think we need to worry about them yet. But they're getting close, so we're gonna have to watch them. They're getting pretty close in the Metropolitan standings. A lot of people are asking me, why am I in bed today? Well, I just decided I might as well relax today, get some relaxation going, do some YouTube content, and just take my time. You just take my time today. Reason I'm in bed is for personal reasons. I don't really want to really discuss it, but whatever it is, I'll be back in the chair sooner or later, so stay tuned for that. A lot to say about this game. It was a tough loss. I feel like this was 2 points of Flyers should have had, yes. I'm probably going to be repeating myself because I know we're going to have games like that where we have 2 points that we should have had, and I'll probably be repeating myself. I know there's going to be a lot of games like that, but I do realize that this team has a shot to make the playoffs. I'm not saying they will. It's starting to look that way. And if it does look that way, it'll be 3 years since the Flyers have made the playoffs. 3 years. If they make the playoffs, people in Philly are going to be really happy. Because, we haven't seen this team make the playoffs in a long time. Last time they ran the playoffs, it was 2020. When they had that bubble or whatever it was called. I hated that. But this time, if they do make the playoffs, it'll be the first time, not only the first time they made the playoffs, but the first time Flyers fans will be seeing Philadelphia Flyers hockey at the Wells Fargo Center since the first time since the pandemic in 2020. So it'd be great to see people in the crowd again for playoff hockey for the Flyers. I already made preparations for if they make the playoffs. I started a playlist on Alexa called Moment of Truth. That'll be the Flyers playoff playlist. I didn't add any songs to it yet, but I have it in there just in case they don't make the playoffs. And I can start over next year. But it was a tough loss, but the effort for this team was there. They did everything they could to get the victory last night. And Sam Ersson made one hell of a save in a shootout. Morgan Frost with one hell of a goal in the shootout. The shootout did not go our way. I have to say, our record in shootouts isn't too bad this year. And I have a lot to say about this. I know this was a tough loss, but I know the Flyers aren't going to give up. I know they're going to look at that loss as dodging a bullet, because that's what they did last night. They dodged a bullet because no teams in our conference, in our division, were playing last night. So the Flyers dodged a bullet. But hopefully, let's hope the Devils lose tonight. Let's hope that the Penguins lose tonight. And let's hope that the Washington Capitals lose their next game as well. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and we were so close last night to getting the 2 points. And that's what I'm going to call this episode. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and this has been the Orange and Black Recap. I will see you on Friday when I recap the Flyers Florida Panthers game on Friday. Stay tuned for that, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you for joining me.